my father was he had a truck business. He used to deliver stuff. They had a business that was starting to go good, but when the Depression came, he kept all his workers on the payroll, and he went broke.
What was it like growing up during the Great Depression?
I had a paper out in the morning, and after school, I would deliver after school too. And then at night, I would go collect junk along 3rd Avenue, which was like all the liquor stores. You used to throw the corrugated boxes out, you know. And I used to collect that, and on Saturday morning, I'd bring it to the junkyard.
And you get money for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. It's fun. Huh? Oh, yeah. Saturday morning, I used to go with the burlap sacks. I had a couple of burlap sacks. I'd go along Park Avenue in the Bronx because the cobblestones, the trucks would come with coal, and every time you'd hit a little drop like in the cobblestones, it would dump coal on the side of the road, and you go and pick that, and we had a coal stove in the kitchen, and that's what we used to cook on and all that. So if we didn't have coal, we'd have wood, you know, we'd get orange grains and stuff like that, and that would be our wood to start the fire and all that. Yeah, and it was cold water apartments. They call them railroad apartments. And you come in, and it wouldn't be like this. It would be, you know, you walk down the hall, and you go through this bedroom, that bedroom, next bed, on and so forth like that. And I used to take care of the house, too. I used to wash down the house every Monday and Wednesday.
Your parents became...
We wore soup. Yeah, okay.
I have...
Okay. But I used to wash down the house, scrub it every Wednesday. And then the walls, okay. And I used to have to polish the brass and the front doors and polish the mailboxes. Were all brass, so we polished them. And that was our playtime, and cleaning the floor and stuff like that, and getting junk and there's all kinds of stuff. And
Your father, I took.
Oh yeah, my father was he had a truck business. He used to deliver stuff. They had a business that was starting to go good, but when the Depression came, he kept all his workers on the payroll, and he went broke. Well, he didn't pay it. Yeah, he let the insurance drop on the trucks, and the garage burnt down, and they lost 7 trucks. But he ended up, he was pulling down about $13 a week. Actually, with my junk, I could almost make as much. And I think the highest his pay ever went was $40 a week.
What was it like going to school?
They used to teach it because your clothes were tattered, and theirs was straight from the home relief. Yeah, they used to get home relief.
About the meals.
Huh? Food. The food? We always ate good. A lot of potatoes.
What was family life like growing up with your brother in the Bronx?
Oh, we were always fighting.
Because he was...
We used to go to a movie and watch a movie, and we had these beds, the day beds, what they call. You know, one would fold up, and I'd sleep on this side, he'd sleep on that side. And in the middle of the night, after we see a pirate show or something like that, I'd pull like that over there and I'd jump on him. Oh, he was like Charles Atlas, and I was like you. I was a rail.
What was it like being a German American during this time?
Oh, yeah. I belonged to the German American Tank Verein. We used to do calisthenics. We used to do shows on the street too, yeah. And it was, the parallel bars, the high bar.
The demonstration.
Yeah, we used to do the ropes with the ring, the rings on the rope, and do handstand and all that stuff. And do the horse. Do the exercise on the horse. No. See, they got into it. The FBI thought it was the bun, so they eventually they closed them down. But I know there was a bun because Evelyn Brewery, they opened a new beer garden there on St. Anne's Avenue in the Bronx. And the night they opened, they closed them. The FBI closed them because it was a bun meeting. That's what he was. Of course, he was
adjourned.
It was the German American Workers Association, and they used to, it was like an insurance, in case he got hurt on the job. It did give me, I give him a little, German American. It's.
Mary, how do you remember life during this time?
My father had a thriving gas station business, and when this depression came, people were not having their cars repaired anymore. They were doing it themselves, so they actually went bankrupt. So he had to find some different kind of work. And what he did do is he went into painting apartment houses in the city, and that's how he earned his salary. Where in those days, the mother stayed at home. That was a big thing. The wife stayed at home. However, my mother, to supplement the salary, she would go scrub floors for neighbors if people needed housework done. And so she would get also what she would almost. And my mother also didn't believe in welfare or home relief, which was bull then. And so she was a very proud person. And she would rather go scrub floors as long as God gave her good health. And that's what she did. Now comes Henry, my older brother. He did a lot with like my grandpa did. He got up early in the morning. He also delivered orders where in the grocery store people would fall down and say they need milk cakes and things like that. And he would deliver that, and then go to school, then come home and go back to the grocery store and deliver later orders. When he came home and he did his homework, and he was a very good student. He found enough time, to study. But for the summers, because it was such bad times, my older brother and I were sent to Canada, Quebec, and then we stayed on my grandparents' homes for the summer. So we always had good food. We had fresh milk, they had food, and fun. No money we do for fun. Jumped in, we would go into the into the barn, and we jump on hay. We thought we were also Superman, jumping all over the place, But then, of course, on the farm, we went to bed at 7:30 at night, and you're up at 4:30. And what do we do at 4:30 in the morning? We got to go milk the cows. But I was young enough that I kind of more observed what they did, but they couldn't leave us in the house by ourselves, so we still with them,
How was the economic situation in Canada compared to the United States?
It was bad, but they always had food because they had their farm products, and they grew their own. They had their dairy farms, so they grew the hay and the mineral, stuff, the food to feed the animals. So the animals always produced. They all had big gardens. That was a big thing, having a garden. Up to a couple of years ago, my aunt always had garden. I mean, that was a standard thing. You had a lot of potatoes. A lot of potatoes, yeah. And it was, but while they put the food on the table, who got there first got the best. And we got towards the end, well, you got the leftovers, but that's normal. On the holidays, I had an aunt who was a cook for a very wealthy family on Long Island. And my aunt would always make sure I would go there. And I saw how the rich lived, which was quite different. Which was quite different than looking at it. So I didn't see both sides. I didn't see only the poor side. I saw the wealthy side. People had their maids, and they some of them did very well, I guess, in the stock market. However, the one lady that was a teacher, her husband committed suicide because he lost all his money in the, and then so she came to live with her sister in this big mansion. It was interesting to see both sides at that time. I was jealous, I think, of nothing. I mean, you are, when you see people have and you do not, you didn't get a little that one.